All right, I'm just out painting here in the beautiful Sunshine Coast, and I want to show you how I get out here and collect these field sketches. Come on, let's go. All right, beautiful day to be out for a therapeutic bike ride and a plein air session. I am in one of my favorite spots here, close to my hometown. It's a great lap, and it takes us through a lot of different terrain. So this beautiful fern forest that I'm in right now, to start and up higher into some rockier technical stuff, and then a beautiful, super fun, super fast and flowy downhill after we do a little plein air painting. So I've got a really nice spot in mind that looks out over Vancouver Island, and so I'm gonna go set up and we'll do our best to get a little field sketch to take home and hopefully make a larger painting from it. All right, this ride has a few really good uphills and really open the heart and the lungs, and yeah, and every time I get breathing hard out here, I really just think about how, for me, biking is always very medicinal. I might start a ride with a lot of tension and stress and thoughts, built up angst from the day or whatever, life. And breathing hard in nature, sort of letting yourself be absorbed into the landscape, man, does it ever clear you out, leave everything behind you, and just go back to your natural self a little bit. Such a blessing. And so I find that when I finally sit down to paint in these situations, my thoughts are much clearer, my mind is more centered. I feel a lot of gratitude that maybe I wouldn't have felt before the bike ride. And so it's nice to be able to share that feeling and thought with you, and hopefully you get a little bit of that from this short experience with me. All right. made it to the spot, but we're gonna do our best just to capture the idea of the place. And I'm gonna get my stuff out here and get to work. So I travel really light when I do this stuff. Anybody that knows me knows I just carry these mahogany door skins and I just prime them. This one, you'll probably be able to see it. It's got a bit of an old painting on it. But pallet board, collapsible, really easy. Well, we're getting a check with ants as well. So this is the thing about painting outside. You have to kind of deal with the natural forces and you have to kind of be okay with that. So I'm covered in paint, whatever, it happens. One for the art, one for me. Alright. So the good thing about today is it's a really simple palette. There's a lot of blues, light blues, not quite whites, but something in that vein. So I'm gonna do my best just to capture that quickly here and get on my way, get back to the studio so I can keep on working. So, let's get started. palette's really simple. I'm gonna push the island back further here just by using lighter blue. There we go. So that pushes us back into the distance there. So I know that's back there. Closer you get, the more saturated you get. So we're gonna add more blues and a little bit more. So I'm gonna pack up. I've got what I need out of this painting. And this is so rough, but the point is that it's just a sketch. It's just an idea, right? You're collecting a little bit of the color, you're collecting a little bit of the composition, and you're just gonna take that back to the studio and you're gonna expand on it. So with a couple photos and your sketch and some notes, you go back and expand, and maybe this might turn into something bigger and better. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to head down in a minute.